Ni kedai bati CTV. Bat pidang pet yaki kubor paman kesni. Balawan rasya pidang Modrina Auto Enterprises Maulanong Kwar TSS Road Shillong. Ringkat bat ka Orange Nissan Looms Hope Ho Shillong. Wan bantiet yaka kali Datsun ready go batamai. Kabas Skhim bat bidor.
Na Pedenggi District kibadon ha kejela Meghalaya. Kajing Treikam ya ka Skhim Mhis ha East Khasi Hills District kalakot hadu sanpulai point kendai punyo persen. Ya kanila pentip da ka chairperson jong ka Committee on Empowerment of Women ka Dr. M. Amperin Lingdo ha kajing ikran bat kilat pathai kubor ha ka kendai terik urisau arajar arpo hadin balakot hajir ya u Chief Executive Officer jong ka Mhis. Katkum kajing ito jong ka Dr. Amperin ka North Garo Hills bat karibhoy kidai ki artli ki district ki basuki ki balakiu bah ha ka jing penrung kerteng jong ki paitba ban yo yakani ka jing mentoy
ne ni la yo kan review ya ka kom Treikam jong ka Mhis namar punsin ni yo ya ki jing mudoi ki jing complain na ki brio na ki paitba ba ki on ba kabalet sha hospital hakum kani ka por ba pam covid inalet sa ki hospital ki ya ki smart card jong ki te bunsin ki hospital ki kredlia ba ki on ba kani ka card kamlong lane hap register bathamai lane kamdan kerteng te namar ka na on na kentu mene ki officer ki beripet ya kani ka kam ba ki diharap lem ki patba da ka babu ya ki desk help desk Tiki om ba kidon ki help desk. Henry ki help desk la kidon ki hospital. Ti balik ki mirap ya kini ki pai ba ki bawan nan nong kandong. Tinga kwa ba ka ege ba day ban seal lembaga ni ka smart card ro. Day ban seal ka kum ka package ba approve da ka soka. Namar ba don kamo to jingpang. Ki list ng jingpang ki don palat 8,000. Dili ki list ba list na ka soka ba approve. Ti haba deban on ya kata dor lumbang ni ka card bunsin ki hospital ki ot tak marsite ki ot ya ka dor kan kom pa deban on te namar kata nga kertu mener ba ki deban pit benia na kalian ka sokar ki deban lit ban jumo kum ki surprise inspection ha ki hospital ban pay ba hakano dor ba kini ki breu ki ot ya ka bill lumbang ni ka card Namar bunsin ki kini ki ba tiapam ki hapsiu mar asya laisya shushu ban ya ka kata ba deban jadi di hok nsil ngala kentu dem ne ki officer ba ngala yo ya ka jing pertip naki ba ki om wat hadu kantaru ki dang register ki kerten jo kito ki beri ki bondon ya ki smart card te namar kata na kentu ki pa bakin soha bakin let bang shondor bang register haki hospital kilabu ya di Jakarta bang register kerten haki hospital kibadon hasorlu pat kujo haki hospital kibadon hanam kerdam teman ke blok man ki hospital man ki CC ki PC kibadon di Jakarta bang pendrum kerten mai hakum kami kapor ba jenjar ban let bang tiap haki hospital private kentu ya ki pai ba baro bakin ya shim ya kan galat bakin soha ban let ban shondur dia lada ki pat shondur bakin let ban register ya ka perteng number ki kinyo ya kan ya smart card kapan pentoy ya te longi rosen kabadon ki tinjar ba yo pam yo sistem hakli sem.
The Mhis tells us that even in the Mhis coverage the coverages are still very inadequate. East Khasi Hills, the Mhis covers approximately a little over half of the population at 53.97%. And in North Garo Hills and in Riboi districts, which are also two slowly rising cases of COVID are occurring, even there in Riboi it's only 49.46% and in North Garo Hills it's just 47.35%. So if individuals do not have this Mhis coverage, from the 16th onwards there is going to be a lot of hue and cry, and there's going to be a lot of pressure for the public if government does not take necessary intervention at the right time. We have been assured by the MHIS card that they are going to be having a consultative program with the government departments to ensure that these queries put up by our committee are attended to immediately. Now, one of our colleagues, H.M. Shankyan, had also raised the issue of cost of testing, because in his evaluation and in his brief study of cost of COVID testing across the country, the rates stated by the government of Meghalaya are exceptionally on a higher side. 3,200, 3,300, 3,500 are all very high costs. Because if one family has a member of 14 people who all have to undergo testing for COVID because of one exposure in that family, you just multiply 14 into 3,300 and you see the kind of money that is required for that family to take out to ensure that this testing is done. We have also brought to the attention of the CEO of MHIS that the rates at which COVID treatment is permissible as per the scheme and the rates charged to individual patients in private hospitals particularly, there is a marked difference. Sometimes private patients going to a private hospital have to cover up to 60 to 70% of the cost. We have brought this to the attention of the Department of Health and the CEO himself so that they may review with all hospitals in the cities wherever there is a high number of presence of COVID positive cases to ensure that the common man is not inconvenienced and put to tremendous pressure if and when he is tested positive. They have said that firstly the connectivity of distant terrain of location of villages, that's very difficult for the team to reach. The network issues still continue to be a major concern, because if you don't have a network you cannot register the person, because you know, if you remember, the MHIS scheme has been packaged together with the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, PMJ. JAY. So we have requested them to look into this matter as well. And they are saying that the rates are higher in our state because the cost of kits is very high. And now that the ICMR no longer is giving free kits to governments, government of Meghalaya will now have to pay for those kits.